Really, Max? How about you not do that to Kessel? Okay? I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. All right. Take me to the river. Put me in the water. All right. Now, I'm going to try to make this quick. But, you know, it doesn't really work out for me. But, I'd really like it to. It's air. What? I'm so sorry. I was cooking dinner. I'm currently looking for Sheldon. It's air. Huh. Did I miss her call again? You know, my kids do the camping every year. They're doing it. I was just calling you back because I wasn't sure if you called me again. Okay. I really need to just sit for 1 minute and then I need to plug you in. Oh, Max, you are just like a wonderful piece of work the last couple of days you are. They always do camping, but it's my sister's annual camping that they go on for a week. Okay. And then March, actually, a whole bunch of people are going on the river. And I can't risk it with my back. But, so yeah. And I just really not in the mood to celebrate like that either. And I don't like that I have to hide his butt from the freaking camera because he wants to sit here. You know? How about you take my seat for a flipping minute? Tomorrow, I am going to put his bed over here. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I'm going to do it soon. Take me to the river. Okay. Put me in the water. Oh, Max, you are just a ball of fun right now. Let me plug you in, and then I somewhat want to make this quick because I plan on coming on tomorrow morning with my coffee because that's what I do. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to the beach. But I want to do some gardening. We have a whole bunch of, you know how I planted all the stuff in the garden? Well, it's getting big. And I just figured out, I was just spilling and it got low. I was like, what are I going to do about that? So the garden's getting really big. But I'm super pumped because I wasn't sure what this was. But look at it's broccoli. It's broccoli. So I was saying to zucchini is freaking huge. When my dad just texted me, you can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid, but you can drink while watching. I don't even remember what I sent him. Oh, yeah. I sent him this. It's like, holy shit. And there's that. So, you know, please do something, work or opportunities. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do that tomorrow. I just want to do a quick one, guys. I feel like the energy is up and down. I want to do the 777 portal. Probably do that with you guys tomorrow. The portal's strongest for like 5 days, but I think it's open until the 888 gate, which I didn't even know that until I was looking at something online today. And it's funny because yesterday I mentioned the 888 gate. And I was pulled to my dragon's bloodstone. And so if you have that incense, that's really good right now too. Star anise would be another good one. Mugworts. So I want to do that. That's gonna bring in opportunities. I want to plan that one and write it out. I just kind of want to give you like a little heads up because you do have energy coming in this weekend. Energy is always here, but it's just like under different circumstances. So it could be because you just can't like be bothered in general, or it's just with the shift. So it's ultimately, it's whatever you choose. I have been going since 6 o'clock this morning. I got home, I think at 4. I started cooking on the grill. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to get outside tomorrow. Oh, the tomato plants. We put some in the ground, and then Max, I can't keep doing this. I love you though. We put some in the ground. Here, I'll make space right over there. And then we have some in like buckets. My dad's always like really lucked out with the buckets instead of putting them like in the planters. But this year, like they're still green. They're not doing so great. So I want to try to transplant them. Why do you gotta be right in front of the freaking camera? I love you so much though. Yes. Oh my gosh. Good boy. Yes. Thank you. How about I put a line? I'll put a line right here and you stay right there and I'll stay right here. Don't cross the barrier. Okay? Don't cross it. So I want to attempt to do that tomorrow. Okay? Don't cross the barrier. And then we're cool. How does that sound? All right? All right. And like fun? Do you agree? Do you agree with Mama? I hope so. I'll let you stay there. You just gotta respect my boundaries. Okay? Just respect my boundaries and we are kosher. All right? Got you. So I probably won't make it to the beach in all reality. But I do feel like the energies all over the place. So it really is how you work with the energies. Max, you dirtied my cloth, Budsky. You just, it's fine. I know. But you got, like I said, you got your space and I got mine. No, don't cross the boundaries. You got all that space right there. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Such a good boy. Do I need to pretend like I'm playing cards over here? Okay, there we go. Look at it. Just so cute. It's just so cute. Now go do something with yourself. Please don't do it, Max. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Thanks, Barbara. Max, I can't have you fist bumping me while I'm working. Okay? Thank you, though. Love you long time. Oh, okay. All right. You're going down. That's it. Down. What is with him interrupting you guys' reads lately, huh? I'm telling you. Oh, okay. He is just freaking priceless, isn't he? Oh, and he's doing it intentionally, guys. Look at his little tail. He's like, fuck you. So he's just going to be up and down, up and down. Take me to the river. I'm just going to do it, guys. I'm just going to do it now because this is too much and he wants to be part of the read. So his little ass is going to get his little way right now. Which one do I want? Max, do you know what I'm doing for you right now? Do you even know what I'm doing for you right now? Okay. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm not going to over ice this for you. That's not good. Okay. Wow. Look what I did for you, baby. Look what I did for you. Oh my goodness. You know, you're going to go in it and you're going to sit all the way. He wants nothing to do with it. No, this is the deal. This is the deal. You can stay there. I tried to hook you up, you little shit. Okay? Don't fucking try, guys. There's a sign for you. Don't even fucking bother. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? You just sit right there. I don't know if he thought it wasn't stable. Probably not fucking stable. You going to run back over here and be a little asshole? A little maniac. Maniac at my door. Okay. All right. So much for quick reading, right? I'm telling you. You little fucker. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'll give Kessel your bed. Cassie would love to sit up here with Mama. But, yep, nope, that's fine. You can stay down there. Give me dirty looks. Don't bother me, Annie. Cass. Want to sit with Mama? Huh? You little fucker. Come here. You are adorable. Come here. Come to Mama. Come here. Come on. Okay. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it's awesome. Why don't you like the bed? This cat does not like beds at all. At all. I only got fucking 10 of them. Where's my Cassie? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You want to come sit with me? Look what I got for you. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Oh, please don't run. Oh, my goodness. Cassie, nobody ever gets to see you. This is my Cass. She's 19. She's a Russian blue, and she's the best. And she's saying, why the fuck am I up here? Okay? Look at, now you and Mama. Okay? How do you think? What are you thinking? What do you think about that? What do you think? It's not bad, right? This is what Mama does. This is what Mama does. She's like, what? She's never cared, ever. All right. Yeah, this is what Mama does. No kissy guy spot. I tried to hook Max up and it didn't happen. Are you going to get scared? Are you going to run away? What are you going to do? She's like, what am I doing up here? It's your bed. What are you doing? Okay, so can you just stay? Because she's got the best vibes in the entire world. She is the best cat ever. And if you actually look up Russian Blues, it's one of the best cats to actually have, personality-wise, characteristically. Like, they're just so, like, amazing. They're amazing. If I was to ever get another cat, again, it'd either be a Russian Blue or a Sphinx. And that's it. And then I'm done. Huh? And then I'm done. But you're the best. You're the best baby ever. You're the best baba ever. You're a good girl. She really is my favorite. She's my fave. All right. So let's just get a just goes burning, burn, baby, burn. I wonder how long she'll stay, to be honest with you. And we shall see. And we shall see. She's not too amused. She's really only staying there because she knows I'd probably grab her. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Don't say I didn't try, right? I mean, the effort was there, guys. So, 'tis is what it is. Burn, baby, burn. It just goes burning. Actually, I have like 10,000 different things for incense, and I can't find one of them. Oh. I do want to sage real quick. Actually, this is Palo Santo. Palo Santo. What did I just do it? I had one particular crystal. And I wanted to work with it later. I think I put it in my bed. Why are we not burning? We did this last time too. It's like it's the one from Ecuador. It's like a hit or a miss, so I don't know if it's because of its moisture. Okay, I'm not impressed. Where's my sage? Kessel, I wasn't coming to grab you. Oh, I got my animals fucking running away from me now. Where's my sage? I feel like I need to clear the energy, and I don't. Where is my freaking sage? How many minutes in are we? Is this real life? All right. Is it over here? Oh, here you are, where you're not supposed to be. Okay. Oh, anointment. I just heard anointment too. Yeah, something feels real thick. Max, don't you do it. I'm just, staging my feet. I'm staging everything. I can hear someone saying that won't save you. So that person Spirit can take care of that. Are you guys going to a christening? Is anyone going to a christening this weekend? What's going on? Ooh-wee. This is just sand in here. I have to clean it out. I'm particular, though, with the ashes. I don't just toss the ashes. I bury them. I just saw blue and a ladybug. I think I would have these spirit animals down pat, but I don't. Spiritual meaning of a ladybug? No word of a lie. You should see what my mom brought home yesterday. I'm going to take a picture for you. Drafts. Little drafts. Spoons. In general, the ladybug symbol stands for protection, healing, good fortune, and grace. It's a very spiritual animal that often protects plants, flowers, pests, and other bugs. And when I was saging, I said something differently, and I don't, and it was right before protection. I said, please. I can't remember now, but it's not something I would normally say, okay? So, weekend energy. It's so funny that I really didn't want this deck, and then next thing you know, I got it, and I tend to use it. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. Call me maybe. So here's my number. Yeah, that didn't help. Elmwood. I just see an E, upside down E, going this way, and we have it again here. Oh, we have it here? Okay, it must be his initials. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go. Nope, keep it moving. Nope, I gave you a flipping bed. Are you joking right now? I don't... Max, come on. None of this. Seriously. I love you, but look it. I gave you a bed. You're either going to sit in it or you're not. I've never had to put my animals away during a reading, ever. Castle's like, yeah, no, I'm all set. I've been watching you do this for 6 years. I'm good. Max is like, no. But Max only does this when he feels the need to protect me. But it's typically linked to my health. Or stress. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Love is reversed, Hangman upright, Ace of Pence reversed. I typically don't get infidelity. Someone cheated. But I feel like I don't even really think it's recent. If it's recent, it feels more of like lies, betray, but like the cheating feels like something else. I feel like someone's trying to get you. Oh dear Lord. Hi. All good. All right. Well, I'm glad you're there. Yeah, I bet it's awful. It's muggy. It's human. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you're careful with that too, with sweating. I just don't go in the lake without anybody. Like, don't go swimming in the dark when nobody's with you. Nothing like that. All right. Well, I'm just saying, can you not swim by yourself? Okay, that's fine. Just don't go out too far. Okay. All right, thank you. Make sure Kaden knows that too. Very clear. He's with the boys swimming already. All right, makes sense. Alrighty, Schneidi. All right, love you. Love you. Love you. What? Am I embarrassing you? Oh, I'm on speaker. Hi. Hey. Who can hear me? All right. I'm good. How are you? Good. All right. Well, no swimming after dark. Okay. All right. I know it's not my camping trip. Love you. Love you. Bye. Every single one of our reads, too, the kids have been coming into it. I just looked up 444. So I don't, and it's got to be something with kids, too. They're just not coming through with the reading. This, I see. What the fuck is this hesitation? What is this? Someone definitely lost an opportunity with you. Because of, I mean, fuck if I know, lies. It's almost like they didn't want to tell you something. Like when they had the opportunity, and it's like they just kept like rowing the boat, like no big deal. They don't need you in your life, yada, yada, yada. Like, but no. Like, yeah, with the world reversed. It could be delayed when it comes to success, feeling incomplete, failed attempt, stagnation. So it's like I said, it's like, it's either like two-faced or it's like projecting the energy of like, I'm good, I'm solid, I'm actually good without you in my life, yada, yada. But it's not. It's not like that. It's like someone's stuck. Like they're acting like they're moving on. Like say people broke up, say people got divorced, say people yada, yada. They didn't. Nobody moved on. They're still attached. And it's like, my way. Someone could have got caught with porn. I don't know why. I mean, if you got a porn addiction, that's a whole nother story. But maybe someone just doesn't like to bring porn into the relationship. I'm not sure. Because I feel like someone got caught watching porn. I mean, if it's interfering with the relationship, that's one thing, right? But I feel like, don't you do it, Max. I feel like this is somebody who's just like, ew, to porn. So I don't... Max, I'm not doing this. You have a bed right there. You're going to stay in it or you're not. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to put you in one of the rooms. I had enough of this shit. Thanks, though. Kids, cats, what the fuck? So, lying to the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, actually. Lying to the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Wands is lying to them about something. Or this is, I mean, this could be you, like, like, tell me about the Queen of Wands energy. No, the Queen of Wands lied. Or somebody lied to them. No, see, someone got caught up, too, with something. I don't want to side with cards. Three of Swords. Trauma, grief, heartbroken. Yeah, see, someone got caught. Because something, like I said, like, remember I said something like a week or two ago, like, oh no, it's over. I don't talk to him anymore. I don't talk to her anymore. I think they got caught. But something from the past too. So definitely getting caught up. Because the Queen of Swords is not so happy right this second. And yeah, see the King of Cups and the Death card. So this is like fear of change, holding on, feeling depressed, won't end things. And with them with the King of Cups, like not caring, repressed, anxious, overly emotional, but they would never show it, right? They don't want something to be over. So it's like still holding on, still causing delays, not moving forward. This is like you want to wring their neck type of energy. I think somebody is just kind of like, I don't see a shift of perspective, guys. So this is somebody who's going to want to come back around and act like everything's kosher, like everything's all good. Hangman, Two of Cups. So I don't know if they're seeing it now, but it's like a little too late with the Tower. Like this is more than like damage patrol. You got the World, the Tower. This is something that was supposed to be dead and over, and it's like hanging on, not letting go. Lost an opportunity because of their own insecurities, their own lies, sabotaging whatever it is, putting on a fake mask. And then you got Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's 2 women, got 1 man. Got the Hierophant here too. There's definitely interference here. I don't want to stay stuck on this for too long because I don't feel like this is new. I feel like this is energy that's just kind of coming back around the corner because someone needs to get caught up. Overall energy of the Queen of Wands over here. You're either one or the other over here. You got Winter, and then you got Purge. So you could be one more for the overall energy. Someone may want that. Tell me overall energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So you got Purge and Understanding. There's nothing to understand over here. So I think that's, and then you got Dark Night of the Soul. So it's unawakened. So this is you by one or the other. I could think, or actually, I don't think about any of them. I don't know if she's acting like she's all good and understanding. Yeah, no. See, she's not seeing something. There's a connection here with the Two of Cups that somebody could have had and grabbed onto. And this is still weekend energy. So there's still a chance that somebody's going to come in and attempt this. But you have this energy of, but it's like it's still fucking lying, still attached. And now you got the High Priestess. So either you're the High Priestess or this is a secret with the Three of Pentacles. So to me, with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see? This is not... This is third party with the Moon, the Three of Wands. I'd stay far the fuck away from this energy. It's like here's the deal. This energy, this other woman, whoever she is, she knows exactly who the fuck you are. but she doesn't know you're sitting here. Yeah, overall energy, the high priestess, new direction. She's fucking out. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody thinks like you're the Two of Cups, you didn't go anywhere, you're not going anywhere, it can work out. Nope, you already went in a new direction. You're done. You're gone. You saw the light. Like, you're over it. I hate to say, I think you are over it. Is there some type of connection? Yeah, but you're not my high priestess, guys. There's no way we're not in this energy. Like, it's bittersweet, and I'm sure it fucking hurts, but it's like, no, it really is just that. It is like that. So, and I'm sure it's tough. Bound in the answers, yes, but I wasn't asking for anything yet. Metamorphosis and big dream. So it's just, that's you. You're going in a new direction. You're transforming your life. You're not fucking around with this energy. You got the Knight of Pentacles and then Judgment. So this energy is going to want you back. But here's the deal. It's not kosher, okay? Because it's just not kosher. Because she doesn't realize that you're still in the picture, and this person, like, she might, but she's still not seeing something. So that means frickin' frack are just hanging out, acting like no fucking big deal. But he's still lying to her. So you could be the Queen of Pentacles here too. I doubt it, but if I am going to switch it up, and if you're not seeing something, doesn't matter. You're going in a new direction anyway. The Two of Cups are the it's not two people going in a new direction, guys. This is somebody thinking they have you where they want you. Even though they feel like they missed an opportunity, they still feel like they can make it right. And I don't think they can, because they're still lying to the other energy. It wouldn't be so fucking clear on my board if they weren't lying to the other energy. Like, I it's like say this energy knew like you were in the picture before, or like whatever that it may be, because this is all like retro energy. I guarantee it's that energy within the last month or so told somebody that you guys aren't talking, or they try to push away from you. It was that type of energy. I don't know if you came back in. If you came back in, I'll tell you this. If you haven't talked to this person in a while, he's been dilly-dallying with the other one. Whether they're sleeping together or not sleeping together, at one point they were sleeping together because there's lovers here, right? So you have this, I mean, if it could be over and done, I doubt it. But this is somebody trying to come towards you that, where's all those cats? That, definitely somebody that lied to you, cheated, all sorts of things that you were once talking to or dating or you were with, you know. I know that she doesn't know that this person really wants to be with you, but overall energy, this Queen of Pentacles, please. It's ironic that she's going through a dark night, though. Reminiscing, perception, learning from the past, making new memories, which almost makes me think that's why it could be you, but I don't think so. Codependent, fear of abandonment issues. So, yeah, no. Yeah, so you're feeling stabbed in the back. Again, this could be you, though. But you're not holding on to this energy. So this is where it's tricky because there's still lies being told. And I don't even think you're fucking talking to this energy. This is the crazy thing, but you're within this energy. Queen of Wands, boat, moving on from what you need, moving on, receiving information, closure from issues. You got the butterfly, relationship evolving, going to the next phase, the inner child, growth. So that possibly could be you. Clarity, truth, protection. So purge and understanding. You got soulmates. Damn. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news. The axe, a breakup, separation. So you've been being lied to. So this is you. And this is you. She has no idea that you're back in the picture. Or she has no idea this person wants to bring you back in the picture. But the thing is, he's still lying to her. And that's a fucking problem, guys. You don't want to be with somebody who's not going to be honest with his kid's mother. This is a wife. This is a kid's mother. A business partner. And he's still lying to her. Will she find out this weekend? Possibly. But only because someone gets caught. Not because the fucking truth comes out. Do you get what I'm saying? Someone wants to silence somebody. Somebody wants to keep somebody quiet. So I don't know if you have something on somebody. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, someone wants to keep someone quiet or barriers and mute with the Seven of Swords. They want to keep you quiet or keep you from opening your mouth in regards to something. This is like so fucking childish. The Lovers, you got grief and a child. The Hangman, you got conclusion and release. But this is like needing to make a sacrifice, changing your perception. So I think it's just the conclusion of you, and somebody realizes they missed an opportunity. But here's the thing. Somebody, either she cheated and somebody's very unawakened. Yeah, see, this could have been, she could have lost an opportunity, or she's about to lose an opportunity. I don't think so. I think she even got possibly caught up. But she's still unaware of this plans that this person has with you. Here's the fucked up thing. I don't even know where the fuck you stand with this energy. This is the crazy thing. So someone's making fucking plans without you. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Right? Fucking lies, lies, lies. Yeah. She lied about either if she lied or he lied, he or she is about to find out. But I feel like someone's trying to keep you fucking quiet. I don't know why they would be doing that. And yeah, see, Six of Swords acting like they're moving forward, but they're not really. It's a lie. It's the first message I gave you anyway in regards to that, right? So, dear fucking Lord. We got Return of the Map with the World. They don't want it to be over. Good fucking luck with this chump. I ain't shitting you. And here's the thing. If you were to go in a new direction with somebody else and you let this go and you forgave that, there's still a fucking issue. Because she didn't fucking know that you were back in the picture or somebody had fucking plans. So there's still an issue. It's like straight out lying to fucking somebody still. Lying to you, lying to them. I think somebody's got a lot of regret for the way they treated you. Max, don't even try it. And they're kind of seeing it like, damn, I missed the new opportunity. Or somebody's realizing that there's another energy that is purposely keeping them from something else. But guys, at the end of the fucking day, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Because if this man or this woman fucking loved you and they wanted to make it right, they'd be at your fucking door. They'd be hitting you up. They'd be calling you up. They would want to talk to you, right? They're not doing that. So they can fuck off. I mean, that's the reality of the situation that you guys match. You can fuck off too. That's the reality of the situation, okay, that you guys are fucking dealing with. You know, it's like back and forth, like, no. Like, there's still fucking lies. It's like, grow the fuck up. I'm gonna lose my shit. I am not gonna get in that fucking energy. I'm not gonna fucking do it. This motherfucker can choke on his own fucking balls. And I hope he fucking gags. It's fucking shady. It is. I have no respect for this energy, guys. I really don't. It's such a fucking shame. It really is. It's not though. It's not. So if you're looking at it as, in a way it is, because just somebody won't grow the fuck up. I feel like somebody here wants revenge too. I don't know if they think you want the revenge. Who the fuck? You know what? I don't know about you guys, but I don't plan on going to no fucking high school reunion this fucking weekend. I don't plan on licking anybody's fucking balls. I don't feel like being fucking part of this fucking stupid shenanigan. The fuck is this shit? How old are we? Why do people think we want this type of shit in our fucking life? Don't feel bad for laughing. This person's a fucking joke. I don't care if they fucking love you. Like guys, like, I've had people come at me and be like, especially the last person I was with, well, I don't know, do this, and you and your demands. Like, demands, dude, they're not fucking demands, you motherfucker. They're called fucking standards, you piece of shit. I do have expectations. If I'm giving you a fucking ultimatum, that's because you're not making the right fucking choices in life, you fucking dickhead. The fuck? Oh. Fuck. This fucking energy. Bye. The fuck, guys? Like, moving on. Well, be with somebody who wants to fucking be with you, and somebody who wants to fucking scream your name at the top of a fucking Eiffel Tower. Someone who's not afraid to fucking hit you up and post pictures of you on fucking social media. Shit like that. And it doesn't even have to be social media. You don't have to be a public couple. Like, I'm just saying in fucking general, if somebody wanted to fucking post a quick snapshot, this and that, you shouldn't have to fucking second guess whether you can upload a picture of somebody that you're having an awesome fucking moment with. You get where I'm going with that? It reminds me of a fucking scenario fucking last weekend. I hadn't talked to somebody in a long time, and I ended up fucking going over to his house, and I'm looking at his fucking, I'm sitting at the table, we're talking, having a good old fucking time, and I'm looking at a fucking picture of him and her with fucking cards. Like, picture, like, of cards of, like, they were playing cards. You know, and it's like, oh, you guys are back to that again? Oh, you're back to being all fucking friendship and playing, like, Okay. Nope. That says enough to me. I'm not playing those fucking games. And I'm not even going to fucking waste my time hitting her up, showing her, oh, you fucking playing house again? You're clearly fucking playing house again. And if you're not fucking playing house, well, you're playing house because it was right in front of my fucking face. Right? And then clearly you're fucking playing house. You know? And don't say you're not fucking playing house. I don't give a fuck if you guys got kids together. Do you know what fucking boundaries are? Do you know how to tell the truth? No one's got fucking time for that shit. I don't need to be lied to. He doesn't even need to fucking lie. We're not together. I just know. And then you know what he said to me? Oh, that's been there for a while. The fuck? So you just staring at that and reminiscing and playing house in your head? Like, his lies don't even get him out of fucking, they're not even good fucking lies. So that just makes me think that you've been sitting there reminiscing about the two of you playing cards. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you think I'm fucking 12, dude? Fuck you. And she can fuck off too. She knows I've been in and out of his fucking life for years. I don't need to hit her up with that picture, because guess what? Then that makes me look fucking stupid. I don't need to tell her that he's fucking playing house. Or fucking having his cake and eating it too. Because I don't even give a fuck what he's doing anymore. I don't got time for that shit. You, what the fuck are you lying to me for? You can't just say you guys are fucking playing cards without fucking lying? Like, so obviously, you're fucking doing something, right? And I don't talk about this shit with you guys because it's not the end of the fucking world, guys. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the exact image I got when I was going back and forth. And I was like, do I say something? Do I not? Do I say something? Do I not? So that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she'll find out. It's not going to be through me because I don't need to make myself look fucking stupid. If he wanted to be with me, man up and fucking tell it you want to fucking be with me. Don't fucking play fucking games. It's fucking stupid. Fucking play cards. I don't fucking care. It's your kid's fucking mother. I don't expect you guys to be nasty to each other, but I expect fucking boundaries. And I expect we both get the fucking truth out of your fucking mouth. That's what I expect. I don't need you guys to be nasty to each other. If it's your karma and it goes down like that, then that's between them two. But don't sit here and act like, I don't got time for that shit. No one has time for that shit, guys. Don't make time for that shit. He made it even worse being like, and he's fucking OCD like you wouldn't fucking believe. Motherfucker, that shit has not been sitting on your cupboard for fucking months. Give me a fucking break. Now tell me he didn't make it worse for himself. Let's just call this motherfucker out. Because he's probably watching, so you can fuck off and go flip on another channel, you little fucker. He's probably been watching for years. They all fucking watch. But who's that fucking stupid? That just makes the situation worse, don't you think, guys? How is that situation not fucking worse? You made yourself look like you're still fucking attached to somebody who really doesn't give a flying fuck about you. But that's for him to figure out. And I don't need to throw that picture in her face because at that point, I just look fucking stupid for being there, knowing that they're playing fucking house. Man the fuck up. And she's no fucking better either. She purposely fucking does that shit too. I've had a couple conversations with her over the last fucking couple years, and I don't bring that into our conversations either. But here's the portal of fucking truth, guys. Girl, the fuck up and move the fuck on. Stop playing fucking games with other people's fucking feelings. It's wrong. And it's fucking wrong. And it's fucking wrong. That don't make you look good. That makes you look like a stupid Peter fucking Pan. And fucking Slick Rick makes him look even fucking stupider. But, oh, Mr. fucking Ego and blah, 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 blah. And I gotta make it like, oh, but I really don't want a relationship. And I just got out of a fucking marriage. And blah, blah, blah. Really? Then what the fuck are you doing with me? And why the fuck do we do things that boyfriend and girlfriends fucking do? Why do I sleep at your house? Why do we tell each other I fucking love you? Why do we do all that? But yet, we still got this mystery on the board. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't got time for that shit. When I want to feed myself, I go in. He knows what I'm fucking there for. We don't need to fucking play house. We don't need to dance around the fucking bushes. But don't come at me with all this fucking bullshit and all these fucking lies that just make you look fake as fuck. And even stupider. You know? I'm not fighting for that shit. It's never been a competition. Obviously, if I want to look at it as a competition, I'm still fucking there. Guess who really wins? But guess who doesn't fucking win? None of us. Nobody wins in this situation. None of us. Because there's nothing real about it. There's nothing authentic about it. What? Because we have those moments here and there and we share those fucking moments? Guess what, motherfucker? I've shared those moments with other fucking people. You're not as fucking special as you fucking think you are. Been there, fucking done that. I'm not going to cater to your fucking shit. I'm not going to watch you fucking play house. I'm not going to watch you play fucking games like you think you have the upper hand or, making it look like you and her are fucking all fucking close and lovey-dovey and blah, 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 blah. There's a reason why you guys fucking separated. Stop making yourself out to be this fucking couple that you're fucking not. Anything else? Because every time I go back and forth, it's either I'm getting what I, but see, here's the just thing, guys. You don't get what you want in the end. Do you get where I'm going with this conversation? No one's got time for this. You can't make this situation fucking better. You can't play the fucking game. You can't try to play my fucking cards. We're not fucking competition. I don't give a fuck that we all have a past either. Looks like we don't got a fucking future either. It's like being in the present moment, but constantly being in the past because somebody doesn't want to fucking clarify things or make you feel fucking safe or comfortable. You don't need those people in your fucking life anymore, people. And I've been saying that for over a fucking year. And of course, we still go in and out once in a while. We all fucking do it. So just know, if you're dealing with someone like that, they plan on coming back around the fucking corner. And trust me, they don't fucking even got the fucking balls right now to fucking say shit to you because they're either playing games and they're being fucking quiet because they don't want to get fucking caught and they're hoping you probably keep your mouth shut. Oh, I've been single since 2018 too. Spirit's like, I ain't letting you fucking anywhere near that. Not for just gonna, not for long-term purposes, not in that fucking scenario. I feel like sometimes I have better fucking conversations with that woman than I do with him. And it's few and far in between. But I've also known her for a long fucking time. They all want to come back around the fucking corner. And here's the thing. Even if they wanted something real and they really wanted to be with you in a grounded situation, which I really truly feel like they do, but they don't do it. This is not the energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, let other energies come towards you and actually see how other people fucking treat you, how other people fucking speak to you. Because that other energy is coming in. And it is going to be hard to say no to the other energy. Even though you've been saying it off and on. For how long? How much longer? You know? I've had men in my life for fucking 5 years. It all comes down to the same fucking thing. Sending me love, thanks. Oh, okay. I'm not even mad and sad like that. There's times like I get sad and mad, but that's not what this is. Like, that's when I express shit like that. Like, this channel, I work with karma, I heal karma, guys. It is what it is. I was a catalyst for a situation to get somebody to move the fuck on, right? And then they want to act like they moved on, but they didn't move on. They don't want to tell you They don't want to tell you what's really going on because they don't want to feel vulnerable, or they think you have the upper hand. That boils down to their insecurities. It boils down to their karma. It boils down to all that fucking shit that has nothing to fucking do with you. That's the part that sucks. Because the bigger person is the one that steps the fuck out of it, and it hurts. I've been stepping in and out of this fucking connection for 30 years. Mind you, not in the midst of my marriage, but we still talked in the midst of my marriage, like here and there, as like friends, like, hey, how are you? But never like nothing else. It wasn't anything like that, you know? And then after the marriage, I knew not to fuck with it, but I did. He separated from his wife, you know what I mean? And I knew fucking better, but I also knew I was a catalyst in a certain situation. And where my mindset was at, fuck it. That's where my mindset was at. And it's been off and on, like literally off and on for like 3 years. And that's too long for like off and on. You know what I mean? Like, and when I say in the last year, like it's been over. Like I talked to other people, dated other people, you know, but it's like off and on, you know? And it's really me that goes back in when I want to feed myself. You know? It's really what it is. So I just, you got to be careful because we have 4 planets retrograde, and there's other energies that are just meant for you and that are not, especially with the ascension. There's no way around it. You won't ascend to where you actually want to be if you don't have the right energy around you. Like me, it's almost like putting my hands up. You know, it's party in the USA. Maybe that's putting your hands up, you know, this energy that wants to roll back around or whatever the case may be. But it's just, you know, it's their fucking paranoia. It's their shit. It's their fucking karma. It's not us. You know? Yeah, this was like my high school love. He was my everything. Lost my virginity to him, yada, yada. Always stayed in contact. You know? So, I feel like I keep wanting to tell you a story with like certain stuff, and then it's like, do I say it? Do I not? But it's like, it's fucking life, guys. Like, okay, so this guy that I'm talking about now, where it's like fucking back to fucking playing house, or he wants me to think they're playing house, and I don't got time for that shit any fucking more. All right, it's just whatever. Okay, so let's just call him fucking Peter because that's who he is right now, and we'll talk about my friend Danny that just passed away. I met Danny when I was 15, 16 years old. I met Peter 15, 16 years old. I knew Danny first from high school. We were all friends. Danny always had a crush on me. We always, you know, things like that. Hung out every once in a while. I ended up dating Peter. Like he was my first love, yada, yada, yada. And then I don't think I talked to Danny for a couple years. Graduated high school because I ended up quitting high school at 16. Got my sophomore, got my GED. Lived with Peter off and on. Peter cheated on me with one of my friends, mind you, one of my best friends. And that was the end of Peter. Not really. I kept going back and sleeping with Peter for 5 years just to prove to her that I could. Because fucking teenagers, you know. I wouldn't even say 5 years, maybe 3 years. Then I still always talk to Danny. Then I was 18. I met my other Danny, which was my husband. of 20-something years. Can't even remember right now what the fucking amount of years. Long fucking time. Got 4 babies with him. Me and him divorced, I don't know, 6 years ago, maybe 7. I'm not really sure. Then I started talking to Peter again. I knew better, but I did, off and on. With a lot of other people, I did my thing. And I was also talking to Danny, not my husband, my friend that I just lost. And this was really difficult because I was dating Peter off and on for the last, I'd say, 3 years. I found out he ended up sleeping with his wife again, ex-wife now, whatever, case may be. But me and Peter weren't serious. We were just kind of messing around, yada, yada. It still hurt because I felt like we were repeating the past because it was with the same fucking woman. He ended up marrying the same fucking woman. Okay? I don't even fucking care anymore. I'm just fucking putting it out there because this is what fucking karma looks like. This is fucking life. We all find ourselves in these fucking situations, right? So yes, we have history. Don't we all? But we could also have a fucking future if you would just let the fucking past go. But nobody wants to let the past go because nobody wants to make a situation right when it comes to fucking honesty and truth and when it comes about feelings and all this other shit. I mean, I can go in so many fucking different directions for this. I can see every side of the fucking situation. So anyway, I was pissed off with fucking Peter. I ended up going to a cookout at Danny's. But me and Danny dated. We went a couple of dates and we're kind of like, I don't know. You know, not really sure. We ended up hooking up. Dated for a little while. And then we didn't talk for like a couple years. It was very fucking random. And then we didn't talk for a couple years. And then back with fucking Peter. And then Peter pissed me off, so I purposely hit up Danny. And then, like a year later, I ended up talking to Danny came back into my life after, like, I had left fucking Peter again. This is probably, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. And finally, I was like, he really wanted to explore it, and it's always been off and on. And I finally had the guts to kind of sit down to Danny and tell him the story between him and Peter. Like, I always put Peter before Danny my whole entire life. From age 16 and on, Peter came first. So the last 4 months, me and Danny started talking again. We started dating, and it was tough, guys, because he's the one that I just lost. And again, I was honest with him, and I told him, like, this is a story, this is that. We would be crazy, absolutely crazy, not to try and explore this and to see where things go after 30-something years. Because now in my head, I'm thinking to myself, have I been making a mistake for 30-something fucking years? Like, how many times am I going to tell Danny no because of fucking Peter? Right? So we started dating, and I'm just so thankful. He understood. We all had our lives, right? But we knew it was just different this time. Me and Damon were very honest with each other, broke things down. He appreciated the honesty. So this was a tough loss for me, because I just started dating him again. He was just about to go fucking camping with me. The kids knew who he was. Like, it's a lot. But I saved, there's a bug right there. I saved messages between me and Danny. Didn't want to get rid of him anyway. But I don't know why we came back together and why we knew it was different. And it might have been so I didn't ever say to myself, like, what if I chose wrong for 30 years? What if I always put Peter first and Danny was really the one I was supposed to be with? What if? So I mean, there's definitely hands down a reason why we came back together. And like, so for instance, like some text messages between us, it's between me and Danny. We're either going to work. This is me. We're either going to work out or we won't. But I want to find out, and I want a clean slate with our thoughts so we can see if this is more, because it feels like it's more. And he's like, we're going to work out. So it's little things like this. And I was like, well, when two people get to a certain stage and they can experience a whole lot of magical things in life, he's like, that's what I hope happens to us. So like back and forth, and it's the sweet dreams. And then Danny, I was like, thank you for coming back in my life. He's like, thank you for allowing me back in your life. And I was talking about being optimistic. He's like, that's why I love you. I said, well, I wonder what it's going to be like when you actually fall in love with me. I said, do you like the optimism there? And he's like, I fucking love it. So, and even him, he's like, I got a good feeling about this. This is different than before. And I said, absolutely is. And he said, I'm glad you're feeling the same way. I said, it's a given. It's extremely clear on my end. He's like, I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm like, yeah, it's refreshing after all these years. I said, it's nice to be on the same page with somebody. And he's like, it's like a book. And I said, well, let's hope it's a novel, because the novels, keep on going. So I'm telling you guys, like, it's so hard to even like talk about it, because it's just like, I can't believe he came back into my fucking life and then he just dies. And we knew it was different this time. We were determined. So I know I had to tell the story, guys, and I've been holding back for a very long time. Just, I don't know why. It's just shitty circumstances, it's really hard fucking dynamics. I went back to my first love, and then, he, when we were younger, he cheated on me with her. They ended up getting married, having kids, and then we ended up back together, and that hurts because, they did the same thing to me that they did 30 years ago. She knew I was in the picture. She did that to spite me. And he probably, so there's a lot of things, right? But karma's karma. What goes around fucking comes around. It's not the end of the fucking world. I'm definitely glad I had the last 4 months with Danny, off and on 3 months, whatever it may be. And I really, truly believe it was because I wasn't left with, oh my God, was I choosing the wrong person for 30 years? And Peter knew about Danny off and on, but Peter didn't know the extent of like, I always chose Peter over Danny. You know what I mean? And mind you guys, we all have our paths to live. I was happily married for a long time. We had 4 babies together, guys. Like, you get what I'm saying? So life is life, and we choose our paths. But this one was a tough one to fucking swallow. And he knew it was different. I knew it was different. The only thing I can think of is that if me and him didn't reconnect, this part would have been a lot fucking harder on me. And I also think about him and his own karma, because you have to. I know a lot of people don't want to, but maybe finally, like, we were vulnerable with each other and we were honest with each other, and he'd been like, I was like kind of like the one that always got away from him. You know how there's always that one person, the one that got away? He's been crushing on me since we were 15, guys. So, and he's had his life in between too. He's got a kid. He had other loves of his life too, I'm sure, but it's just like, what the fuck, And then last weekend, I went and saw fucking Peter. It's like, you can't make this shit up. So, yeah, it's a lot. you know? So, this is just the energy that's around. It's time to just let certain energies fucking go. And honestly, like, I still think, like, Peter, for a while, like, me and Peter could have still, like, worked out. It's just a matter of working through your shit. And I gave him ample opportunities because I can see both sides of the story. How hard is it? I can see how hard it is on his end, because if he ended up with me, she must be like, wow, was our marriage, like, for the last 20 something years mean nothing to you? You get where I'm going with that, guys? So there was a lot of karma between the three of us. A lot of fucking karma. So I can get it, but you can only get it and understand and allow something to happen for so long before it's like, fucking figure it out. Like, I'm sure he's got a heart of fucking gold, guys. And I get it. I fucking get it. And it's got to be hard because you don't want to make her feel like the last umpteen years was a lie. And it's not. It's not. But that's for them to get to that point and figure it out. I guarantee she uses him and says, it's always been fucking Courtney, blah, 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 blah. So it's like she throws it in his fucking face too. And it's like, it's not my fucking problem anymore. Put your fucking foot down. Tell her where she stands. Put your foot down. Tell me where the fuck I stand. Because this isn't going to fucking work anymore. But I'm not even at the point where I want to stand anywhere anymore. Because it's gone on for too fucking long. And you think you can just come back in without fucking being honest with other fucking people. That's not going to cut it for me. It's just not. So I'm sure many of us have a very similar story because we're all pulled together anyway. It's just like, either they're going to fucking make it right or they're not. But you can't sit here and be like, oh, I really thought it was going to be them. Like, it's just, no. And seeing shit like that on the board is fucking annoying because it's like, grow up. Stop lying to her. Stop lying to yourself. Stop fucking lying to me. I know who you want to be with. She knows who you want to be with. You're either going to do it or you're not. I don't got to sit there and be like, oh, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Like, no. So, talk about fucked up love stories, huh? But it's like, you can't make that shit up, guys. With Peter and fucking Danny. It fucking blows my mind. Because it didn't occur to me until like maybe like within the last year, like, holy shit, did I choose the wrong person this whole fucking time? Because he's just fucking like me. He's outgoing. He's adventurous. I mean, he is a fucking, you want to say someone's just like me? It blows my fucking mind. When I sit back and think about it, it makes me sick that it took me so fucking long to see something. But I don't know if we would have worked out or not, guys. Maybe it had to go down that way because, again, many different reasons. One, maybe so I didn't think I always chose wrong, or, you know, maybe I was choosing right the whole time and I still had to figure things out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And then he up and fucking dies. So I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? You know, like, seriously? So you can't make this shit up. This is what karma looks like, guys. Me and him knew that this was different. It felt different. We were more vulnerable. We were trusting each other. Like, it was like so fucking refreshing. It's like so much weight off your fucking shoulder. It's mind-blowing. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Did I know he was going to die? No. But the fact that, like, I have all that shit in writing is just like, it's almost like I could write a book on it. You know? So I know it had to do with part of my karma and part of his, because we all been intertwined for this long, you know? So it's fucking crazy. But I don't know. It's just, and again, I can see everybody's side of the story, you know? But that part of that karma of her feeling like what was our marriage a lie and blah, 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 it's not. And it never was, because me and him would have been together and he would have chose me back then and over that. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were meant to be together, but they were also meant to get to this point. Just like I was meant to be with Danny, the one I married, and divorced. Big life lessons there, right? I can't do anything about it when everybody wants to fucking hold on. So it's just been, in a way, some of it's just been torture. Could you imagine? I relived my entire life 30 years later, guys. I relived that whole entire fucking thing over again. Every fucking feeling of hurt and anger and disgust, it all came back. But I had to, clearly. It's part of karma in my path. After what happened after that was supposed to be what was telling, right? And we never got to that point. Yeah, I'll always be true to myself. So it's tough, guys. Like, it's, especially when you have that link and you have, it's just hard, because if she wasn't in the picture, we'd be together. It's a given. But she is, and that's not my karma, that's his. You know? And then I think, the thoughts of my catalyst and all this, and that energy coming back around again. It's like, it's a lot. And then I thought, like, after that reading, is it like one of those things where, like, how, like, you wish you could have worked it out with your catalyst and it went down differently? I don't know if that has anything to do with it either. But ladies and gents, for those who've been holding on for a long time, to me, you guys have to be like me, where it's like, you moved on, but it's still there. If that makes sense. So there's so many lessons. It's so much stuff. And you get to a certain point where you have to take yourself out of it. And I've been doing that off and on for like a year anyway. But you just randomly, it's like magnets getting pulled to each other. But I also think when we're pulled to each other and we meet up, it's not just me wanting it or needing it, or like feeding myself. It's also linked to karma. It's also linked to how's this going to play out, because now you had another opportunity. Spirit puts me where I need to be. And I basically pretty much agreed to be spiritual bait with the last catalytic situation. I knew it was more of a job, but I also know it's linked to my own karma. So it's a lot. And I don't want to be that person, like, if he stepped up, to not like forgive and move forward and just move forward. But you got to put the past behind you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many people right now that don't allow change and won't put the past behind them, that you really got to take yourself out of that fucking scenario. Like, it's just at this point, it's over, especially with the ascension. There is energies that are going to come in and make things right. And then there's other ones, you're meeting new people. You're taking yourself out of a very karmic cycle. Now, we learn about karma, I teach karma, we heal karma, We heal together certain things. Within those amount of years, I've absolutely have learned a lot, guys. Like, I didn't keep myself in a situation to keep getting fucking stepped on or this and that. Like, no. I know each opportunity, each scenario is for either him to step up, for me to step up, for somebody to step out, for karma to kick in, for karma to be delivered, for karma to be cleared. Every single encounter is linked to getting you to where you need to be. Some lessons can take 2 years when you want it to be done in one sitting because you're like, fuck that. It doesn't work that way. If you have a karmic contract that plays out like that, you may have a situation that plays out for 20 years. I was married. That didn't work out. It was karmic. Everything wasn't fucking peaches, Skittles, and fucking rainbows, guys, for 20 years. It was karmic. It was a karmic agreement. Just like their marriage didn't last either. It really had nothing to do with me. I didn't fucking break them up. I wasn't even in the picture when they fucking separated. So don't turn around and fucking put that on me. It's their karma, not fucking mine. I'm just delivering the karma. It gets delivered to me. It gets delivered to him. It gets delivered to her. We don't have a timestamp on how many fucking occasions it's going to be, how many get-togethers has to go down. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just see it right off the fucking bat and be like, yep, nope, done. No, you don't learn. You have to have an experience. You have to get hurt. You have to be happy. Like, there's something within every experience that lasts a certain amount of time. It's not necessarily when it clicks for you and you're out. It doesn't work that way. You might stay in the picture again for another year because spirit needs you to. Or you have an agreement with this person to be an asshole for another fucking year until they fucking realize you're a fucking asshole, or they realize they've been the asshole. You get where I'm going with that? That's how that works too. It's all intertwined. You can't just take yourself out and say, I'm fucking like throwing the towel. It doesn't work like that. You throw in the towel 10 times before you actually throw in the towel. Let's be real here. Let's not be fucking unrealistic about how shit works. I know how shit fucking works. I could be a fucking relationship expert. I could heal a fucking marriage. I can make you want to fucking leave your marriage. I just don't have time for that. And that's not me being a fucking asshole. I just want to work with the collective in a different way. So that way, the area I target, you're so fucking clear-headed, you take yourself out of a situation. You don't need fucking a marriage counselor. You know? So it's not that we all did something fucking wrong. It was karma. It is what it is. Not everybody can stay fucking friends at the end of the day. It doesn't make him a fucking asshole necessarily for what he did. We all played a fucking role here, guys. And I'm definitely not fucking giving him any fucking credit either, though. I'll put that out there too, though. You know what I mean? But that's on him. That's his karma. It doesn't mean he had to work with me. We all expect it to go down like that sometimes, but it fucking doesn't. There's no way that a majority of people listening have not found themselves in scenarios like this. You pulled to my fucking channel. We're from the same fucking tribe. We experience the same fucking karma. It just goes down differently. People learn sooner than others. You know what I mean? You're not always meant to learn it together. If that was the case, you guys would be together. And it does hurt. And you do got to swallow your pride. And you do got to walk away. And you do got to get hurt. Do you know how annoying it is for somebody to come at me and be like, well, you were the one with the boundaries and blah, 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 blah. What are we, fucking in high school? Fucking man the fuck up. You sound so fucking stupid. But that doesn't sound stupid to him. because he hasn't fucking learned that lesson yet. You get what I'm saying with that? That's when you take yourself out of the fucking story. You can't get pulled into the manipulative fucking victim mode shit. And that's how it works. You know? And it's like, this half the time he wants to call, I was respecting your boundaries. Motherfucker, you were avoiding. You were avoiding. You don't know what the fuck boundaries are. Because if you knew what the fuck boundaries are, I wouldn't have to put boundaries fucking up. And I shouldn't have to tell you what type of boundaries are fucking needed. So it wasn't him following boundaries. It was him avoiding and not wanting to take accountability for his shit and face the fucking facts. Fucking chick knows I've been in his life for fucking 3 years. She's not stupid. She sits there real pretty shuffling that fucking deck of cards. I don't need to throw that in her fucking face. Whether he's lying to her or not, Spirit will take care of it. It's karmic, guys. What goes around comes around. You don't just get out of it. If I had to be there, I had to be there for a fucking reason. That's how fucking karma works. It wasn't for me to learn a lesson again and again and again and again and again and again. Because when I'm pulled to him like fucking a fly on shit, I know it's a lesson. My end, his end, or her end. And then you get to a point where it's just, there's nothing there that fucking satisfies you anymore. But so again, it still has to do with him, her. That satisfaction, that pleasure, that passion, it could be there. But that comes with honesty. That comes with being out in the open, not keeping fucking secrets. You want it back? That's how it has to fucking go. You think you learned the lesson? You didn't learn the lesson until you act it out. And you do what's right. That's when you learn your lesson. When you start fucking living your life again. Yeah, she's going to be fucking hurt. But at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's their fucking karma. If she wants to throw me in the mix, or he wants to throw that in the mix, or he wants to give her a hard time about dating somebody else, that still has nothing to do with him, and it still has nothing to fucking do with me. That's on them. You know? And that's how it works. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in actually months. And I hit him up out of the blue, but I think that was, I was actually shocked I even ended up there because Danny had just passed away, you know? But I felt like, I don't know what I felt. And Peter and I do click to a point where I can find that comfort in his arms too. But again, that doesn't mean like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty much, it's been pretty much done for a year, guys. You know? And like I said, people have come in between off and on too. You know what I mean? So, but I really feel like karma, and I just saw 444 again. It's like you really are protected with certain stuff, and it's life. It's not me not learning my lessons necessarily. How do I know, or him, how do I know I didn't have to feel that pain all over again so I could deal with it? Because I saw that come up in the reading too. I was like, hey, I really don't want to go through that. But in all reality, did I really heal from that 30 years ago? That's a hard one to swallow 30 years ago. The love of my life, lost my virginity, everything to me, and then he ends up with my best friend. That was a hard one to fucking swallow. I lost my first boyfriend, the love of my life that I was living with, and my very best friend. So yeah, that I probably buried that fucking pain. Because for years, probably 2 years off and on, met up with them when I could and hooked up with them on purpose to piss her off. See where I'm going with that? And then 30 years later, the same shit happened. Now I knew they had recently separated. It had only been a few months. I knew that. I knew I was spiritual bait. I wasn't fucking naive to what I was getting myself into, guys. But that's how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to go like that. I was probably meant to feel that pain again so I can address it and heal from it. Because I guarantee it's part of like one of those traumatic fucking pains that we like to fucking cover up without realizing we actually fucking covered it up. So I had to relive that again. I'm very protected. Do you think spirit would make me go through that all over again if I didn't have to, guys? It wasn't me being fucking stupid or naive. I had to experience that again. So don't think you're stupid. Don't think you're naive. Like, everyone's karma is fucking different. I guarantee I buried that shit and never fucking dealt with it. That's a given. I know for a fact I did. How else are you supposed to move on at 16 after you just lose your boyfriend and your best friend at the same time? And he actually came back apologizing for that. And it played out like that. And when it played out like that, I was more angry and pissed than I was even sad. It took me a while to actually be sad because she knew I was there and she did it to get back at me because I did it to her. What goes around comes around. Ultimately, if me and him are supposed to be together, me and him will be together. 2 days, 2 years. If that's how it's going to go, that's how it's going to go. But it's after he learns his lessons, they learn theirs. I learn, you get what I'm saying? I've already learned mine on my end. I think he knows. It's just a matter of what he chooses to do. But I also know he's the type of person that will just out of fear or out of shame or guilt, I mean, he might never move on and be with the one he really wants to be with. Because he had a family with her. They have kids together. He never wants to crush her like that. But what he needs to realize is that she's taken full advantage of this situation by staying in this situation and making it real clear to me that she's still there. I don't got time for that. No fucking way do I got time for that shit. Nope. Now the two of them are just playing themselves. And then that has to play out. Spirit don't want me any part of that. That can play out on their own fucking time. If I want to play it, I can fucking go elsewhere, find somebody, date, do something. If I did all myself, I don't fucking need to go there. I'm done playing in that fucking playpen. So, again, in the midst, I think, of my own pain with certain stuff, you know, I was just probably meant to go back to relive it and feel it all again and whatever I had to, ultimately, so I could grow from the situation. Because there's a lot of shit when me and him started hooking up again and hanging out, and we were like thick as fucking thieves, guys. Like every fucking day, you name it, for the first fucking year. It was amazing. But there's a lot of shit we would reminisce and talk about all the time. And it's a lot of shit and pain that I completely forgot about and then a lot of good times, but I forgot about those good times too because they got taken from me in the midst of pain. But that's how I know I covered up the pain, because I couldn't even remember some of the good fucking times. And there was one thing that really went down where he really hurt me when I was younger, and he ended up calling my parents, and he did the right thing. But what I really wanted was to talk about it with him and certain stuff. It's more than just, he plays a big part in my life when it comes to karma. He was one of my main roles in this lifetime, and vice versa between me and him. Everybody has that one person that plays that main role. We're that main role to each other. It doesn't mean we'll end up together. But man, did I learn certain growth. I learned certain stuff. Already kind of the growth was already there, but like I can see things differently in what I took from it. And it's not, oh, he's just an asshole and he played me. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm sure he sits with a lot of that guilt too, guys. You know what I mean? It's me and him and her are not in a fucking easy scenario. And you got to look at it from all ends. But you also got to know when frickin' frack are trying to play house. You know? And the pain needed to come back around, and it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. Maybe I was meant to lose both of them at the same time. I lost Danny and I lost Peter. And it's just the way it was. That chapter just needed to close out that way. Because with Danny coming back in my life and how he treated me and how we talked and how we connected, that's how it's supposed to be. And that I forgot about in the midst of playing my role with Peter. So it was a complete blessing that he came back in, because he also reminded me of what it's like for somebody to really fucking put you on a fucking pedestal. And it's not even a pedestal. That's how a man should treat a woman in general. That's how two people should treat each other in general. You know? And it's, again, I didn't forget about that. It's just I was so caught up with Peter and the pain and the chaos and the karma and who's going to do what, when, where, and why, and how is it going to go down, that I didn't even fucking remember how I was supposed to be fucking treated, even though I was telling myself, fuck this. I know I deserve better. I know I do this. I know I do that. And I know that, guys. That wasn't a lesson per se. That was already knowledge. But I was so fucking caught up with learning, like, or just dealing or whatever I was going through, that I actually forgot what it was fucking like to feel admired and truly like loved and cared for by somebody who wasn't afraid to like put it out there, you know? So like Peter and Danny, this is all karma, guys, for 30 years. And again, I always chose Peter over fucking Danny. Fucking crazy. But what a blessing that I had with him. Because that's what makes me think like this chapter is closed. Me and Peter are either going to fucking live happily ever after and there's no more fucking in between ever again, or Peter's out of my life. And that's how it's going to go, because there was a reason why the pain had to come back up on all sorts of fucking levels. There was a reason why I forgot what it was like for somebody to, you know, hit you up within 10 minutes and they could have such a busy day and like, oh my God, babe, I'm so sorry, yada, yada. And not like, oh my God, I was too busy and this and that. And what do you expect me to pick up the phone and blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody who works with their soul and the other one works with their ego. So again, I also know that Danny learned a certain lesson before he left this world, before entering his next life too. Because it wasn't easy for him either, for where we were at, you know? So fuck if I know. All I know is that these chapters are closing. The ascension is here. Like, this is like, it is what it is. It's time to move on, even though like always kind of had already moved on. It's time to really sit and think about why this energy is here, certain things, like what are you going to do different? Like it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? And again, life lessons will repeat until you finally pick up on them. I don't think I had to repeat that lesson per se. I put myself in that certain situation. I needed to feel the pain again because I had harbored it. So it's everybody can look at that differently. It's not that I didn't learn from that. It wasn't about learning from that one. Some people in that exact scenario would be about learning and self-respect. I already had that self-respect. I needed to feel the pain again. It was, I know what it was for me. And that I was so caught up that I actually forgot what it was like for somebody to really like put time and effort into me. That was another reason Danny came back into my life. So that's why I feel like me personally, both those chapters are closed. Unless Peter steps in and there's no more in between. There's no more like maybe, and I kind of feel this way and this. No. Nope. It's, oh my God, you've always been the one. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm saying this now. Like, this is it. Like, you're going to meet the kids. She's going to know we're together. That is the only way me and him will ever move forward from this day on. And he knows that, and that's why he backs off. He's not naive to that either. So for me, I'm losing both of them. The chapter's closing, but it's not really I didn't really lose either of them. I've taken a lot from these situations, if that makes sense. These chapters had to close for me to start a new chapter. I needed to see things. I needed to feel things. I needed things to click. How many times I have to text Danny? I don't like good nights. I don't like good mornings. Like, this is annoying. Like, I pushed him for like a month, and he never gave up, and it was still good morning and good night every fucking day. Until like one day I didn't get him anymore, and I was like, wow. And he said that to me, one day you're going to wake up and you're not going to get a good morning. That fucking hurt, because that day did happen. So I think he came back into my life to be like, what? You know what you deserve. And it could be Peter, but Peter's got to know what he deserves too. I just don't think Peter's there. And that's okay. So I think a lot of chapters are closing for a lot of people. And I think it's another reason why I told this story at the same time, so you can realize these chapters are actually closing, guys. And it's exciting. It could feel bittersweet. It's a lot of things. All these new portals are here for all these new gifts for the next month, your mindset, things like that. Like, you got to be like really cautious here, you know? Like, and I even pushed away like certain friends in the midst of all this too. And they want to be like, oh, well, it's probably because of Danny died or she's going through this. Nope. It's because we've had the same argument for fucking 3 years. And I've just coming to the point where I can't be bothered with that shit anymore. And to me, it's not life is fucking short moment. Like I said, you know, friends like this do exist, and that's what you deserve from every friend. And that's the reality. Not every friend is meant to stay either. Oh, we can fix it. We can work on. No, not every friendship is meant. Like, some of your best friends are extremely fucking karmic, guys. They're not always meant to last. How do I know certain ones didn't come in just after my divorce? And, oh, yeah, 8 years is a long time. And you helped me through that. But maybe you're not meant to be in my next chapter, because I don't see you doing what they need to do on their end to make my energy better or to vibe with my energy. So being in a scenario like I wasn't naive. I wasn't stupid. I knew what was going on the whole entire time. There's a lot of times I didn't even say jack shit, but I didn't need to, because at that point it was fucking exhausting. you know? And it's just like, I can't believe like there's something else, or there's something else I need to pick up on. Like one lesson is not just one lesson, you know? So, whew, I know the next person that will end up being in my life will probably be there for a very long time. And I am hoping, like I was saying to Danny, it's that person where you just want to live your life again. You're just at that age where you've learned so many stuff, and it's the drama in the high school, and then not addressing stuff, and not feeling like you can't be free and liberated in a fucking relationship. Like, that's not a relationship. It is a relationship. You are liberated. You do feel free, but you still want to spend time together. You're not, I mean, there's so many people out there that reach this point of fucking life that you will get there, but you will get there when you're meant to get there. And I know I'm there. You know? And it's funny because I didn't think I had resentment for Peter. And I remember saying to Danny, he let me down once. We were supposed to meet up when we first started talking again. And I knew he was lying about something and with his mother and certain stuff. And we had a whole conversation. He was with his mother, but no, obviously not the entire night. But he's like, I'm sorry. I acted like a fucking child. He's like, I didn't know what to say. I was fucking nervous. You know, we've been honest with each other. He's like, my head's fucking spinning. I'll never let you down again. But let me make it up to you. And I didn't talk to him for fucking weeks. And he kept trying and very persistent all the time. What was the whole point of this story? It wasn't the whole I'll never let you down thing. And it wasn't him being open, honest, and vulnerable. Fuck. There's the whole point of that. Hope it comes back to me. Oh, maybe with him just being persistent and just kind of like, let me make it right. Oh, resentment. Oh, yes, thank you. And then I said to him, I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't want to date men again. Like, this is why I don't want to fucking date men. He was literally in the middle of fucking work. I know what he does for work. And he fucking called me on FaceTime. And he's like, don't you fucking say that. He's like, he felt awful. And it was the first time I had ever said that to myself. Because Peter had hurt me so much. I had so much anger and resentment and hurt, and I didn't want to face it. That was the first time I've ever thrown that in a man's face, ever. And I was like, this is why I'm done with men. I think that was my exact words. This is why I'm done with men. And he picked up that fucking phone. He fucking, don't you fucking say that. He's like, I'm sorry that someone hurt you to that point, and I'm sorry I disappointed you. Like, the spirit threw it in my fucking face, guys. Like, this is the type of fucking man you want. This is the type of man you fucking deserve. It doesn't, if the other ones, it's not putting the other one down. If they're not brave enough, or they just don't give two fucks, that's not on me. That's their karma. They need to work through it. So I'm not putting Peter down. Spirit's just making it very aware to me that this is what you fucking deserve. And he's like, I'm so fucking sorry somebody hurt you like that. And he's like, I don't want to be that person. I'm going to prove it to you. I'll spend my whole life making it up to you, blah, blah, blah. Like, because I did not want to talk to him. I was pissed because I knew he was fucking lying and he wouldn't tell me the fucking truth. I'm not fucking stupid. And it took him like 2 or 3 weeks to really fucking own it. And it wasn't even a big deal. It was just him being fucking scared. But he faced that fear because he knew there was something different between me and him. So he faced the fear. So do you see how quickly Danny faced the fear, not knowing he was going to die? We both just faced it. All the other one has to do is face it, but they won't face it. And he may never face it. Peter may never face it, guys. For his own fucking reasons. And he'll repeat that in another lifetime or with another person, right? But Spirit put it in my fucking face. You are not going to be that person. You're not going to say shit like that. Nope. You're going to face it. You're going to address it. And that's what we did. Like, when I say Danny coming back into my life was a fucking blessing, it was a blessing on so many fucking levels. Because I can point out little things and be like, holy shit. Things I wasn't seeing in the last 3 years because I was so caught up on somebody not addressing the fucking past so we can have a fucking future, because we were only in the present when we were together. The minute I fucking left the house, that energy went away. Because we could never be on the same page, because he could never have a straight up fucking conversation and tell me exactly where they were, because he wanted the upper hand, because he was working with his ego. That's his fucking lesson, not mine. So again, I never thought I would be that person to say it, but I did. And I recognized it when I said it too. I was like, oh, fuck, did I come that person? Am I that fucking hurt? So I had to go back to Peter until I could feel that fucking pain again. Because I buried that shit. And when it happened 30 years later, it hurt. But I also buried it. And I said to myself, well, you know what? We're not together. And it was like an eye for an eye. And it, you know what I mean? So did it hurt? Yeah. But not enough to come to the surface, because I did the same thing I did 30 years previous. So Danny almost had to come in a way for me to recognize certain shit and to actually face the fucking pain instead of reliving it. So it really was a fucking blessing that Danny came back into my life on so many fucking levels. And I helped him on so many fucking levels too. Like, he's chalking off things on his fucking karmic list too. Life is fucking unpredictable, guys. Unfucking predictable. And just because he passed, it doesn't mean that we weren't meant to be together. I can't look at it like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I really think he came back in, so I didn't end up being like, oh my God, did I make the biggest mistake of my fucking life 30 years ago? We don't know. We don't know that, because we all have our past to fucking walk. That's why when I'm like certain friends and I'm just like, see you later. Because Danny fucking impacted my fucking life on so many fucking levels in fucking 4 months. In 4 fucking months, guys. For so many things to fucking click. And now I'm not saying nobody will ever live up to my expectations. That's not where I'm going with that either. It was just my way of learning. That's what had to happen in order for it to click. It's just what needed to happen. So don't underestimate yourselves. Don't think you waited too long or you didn't see something. Don't do that. Because I hope this story really helps you guys. And how you realize how this shit actually fucking works. I'm not shitting on anybody. I could end up marrying fucking Peter and being extremely fucking happy, guys. But it's going to have to go down a certain way. And we would both be ready and willing to accept that moving forward. Or it's closure on both fucking ends. And hopefully he won't repeat that with anybody else. And I won't repeat that either. Now I know the next time something comes around, what it's really supposed to be like. But here's the thing, I already knew it. But you get so caught up that you really do forget. I don't think we forget. Maybe it's just the way I had to learn, if that makes sense. Nothing wrong with that either, you know? But it comes a time in life where you gotta accept shit and do what's best for you. You know what I mean? So if Peter and fucking Jane or whoever, they still want to fucking play house, let them. And they might not be, guys. But he led me to believe that they're still playing house, or he's still very much attached and hasn't let go because he's been looking at that piece of paper for weeks or months. Do you get what I'm saying? So he made it worse for himself. And how do I know I wasn't meant to feel that fucking pain again and really purge it? And how do you know it wasn't meant to be returned to sender? And now he sits with that because that's what he deserves until he figures out that he's wronged so many fucking people in his life. We don't know how how their karma is going to be delivered, when or where or why necessarily, but it will be. So I really hope this story helps some of you guys, because it kind of helps me too. You know, we all had our fucking shit. The first time I went back to Danny's house and we after dinner. And I'll tell you a funny fucking story. We got a lot of funny fucking stories. But the first time when we just started like dating again and making it work, this chick showed up at his fucking house, knocking on the fucking door, walked right in, and she's like, "Where's my shit?" I'm sitting on the fucking couch, right? Got a little bit of a buzz. I'm just like, is this fucking real life? So he's following her around the house. She's gathering her fucking shit. And Danny's looking at me. He's like, "Oh my God, please don't leave. Let me explain." Because we didn't really ask each other at that point. Like, were you seeing anybody? Like, we were so honest with each other. I'm not seeing anybody. This is where I'm at. And he said the same thing. Everybody has a past. Well, she wasn't over him. So we sat down and we talked about it. And I just looked at him like, is she going to be a fucking problem? I was like, why don't you take a week or two and hash that out? And he thought I was going to lose my shit. And it's not. There's no point in losing my shit. Like, we really didn't have a discussion. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're just honest from the fucking start, you can't fucking go wrong. Guys, you can't. You know what I mean? Hash it out. You know, like, just be fucking honest. We all have a fucking past, guys. We all do shit. We all don't want to admit shit. He probably thought I was going to fucking run. But, like, no. I know you have a fucking past. You can be a fucking playboy for all I care. Like, whatever you were. But if we're going to be something, we're going to be something. So clear your fucking past. So that shit doesn't happen again. That's how fucking honest we were with each other. And it's so fucking refreshing. There was no point to get upset or get bent out of shape. She could have been holding on for fucking months for all I know. I mean, it hadn't been that long, but, you know, she was obviously pissed off that he moved on too. And she obviously knew it. She knew I was there. She walked right the fuck in, grabbed her shit, walked right the fuck out. She made it real fucking clear that I was there. That she was there. But I didn't get mad. I was just like, we gotta talk, clearly. That's how me and him went into it again. It's kind of funny. But that's when we just decided to get really fucking honest with ourselves. And it was the best thing we could have done. Because most people would walk the fuck out of that situation. Bye. But we all have a past, guys. We all have history. It's just a matter of how you can address it, how you're going to work with it, and making sure that you don't bring that into tomorrow. So, because you keep bringing it into tomorrow and not address something, it's like frickin' frack, you know? You're going to find yourself continuously being disappointed. Max disappeared. Yeah, he's sleeping. You know? So just be fucking honest. Everybody has a fucking past, guys. You know? Moral of the fucking story. But I'm glad I shared, and just be careful, because she still doesn't know that he really wants something. She knows, but he's not saying. You know, and we don't got time for that. It's not going to roll like that anymore. You know? So, like I said, keep, working on you, self-care, exercise, maybe, look into health or a new project, whatever it is that keeps you feeling good and keeps you disciplined and keeps you at a place of, peace. And it takes time to get there. It's going to take me time to get to that peace. But I'm doing what I'm doing on my end and clearing out what needs to be cleared out, even though other people don't like it and they're pretty fucking bent out of shape, certain friends and stuff, and they want to turn around and think I'm just having a hard time with Danny. No. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with Danny, but no, that's not why. They don't want to see why. There's a big difference there. And it sucks to literally shut out 4 main people that were in my life up and gone just like that, and still dealing what it is I'm dealing with. But I know my future and my tomorrow has much more clarity, much more peace, much more better outlooks, much more optimism. And maybe in time, I'll let those other friends back in, right? But like, not right now. You know? The right people will come back into your life. You gotta what is best for you. No explanation needed, and I know it sucks. But you gotta get down to the bottom of it. And like I've said to people, like, it's like that prime example when people ask me like how you like hanging in there, and it's like me saying like, God, I feel like my life is falling apart, but I actually know it's about to get better. And that's the crazy thing, because that's the fucking truth. And a lot of other people aren't going to like it. But I'm not them. I chose to do the work that I need to work towards. It's not me doing it for distractions or me not addressing certain stuff. I'm doing it for the right fucking reasons. Because I know that each day is going to get better. If you just feel it in your bones, It's not, oh my God, how many times are you going to be knocked down? No, it's not like that. And everything's clicking. And when things start to click for you, that's when everything's going to shift for you. And when it's time to make amends with certain people, if that's the way it's supposed to be, it will in time. But there's no in between. There's no, oh, I wish it worked. It's not like that. I've gotten to a point in my life where I know for a fact, if Peter really wanted to fucking be with me, he would be with me. He has to face his karma. It's not about me anymore. I need to move on and do what it is I do that makes me happy. Find my peace again, get back to my own health, get back to things like just back to fucking nature for right now, I guess. However I decide to figure it out, I will, That's when things start fucking clicking. So change is not easy. Some people can do it, some people can't, It's a good example. Last time I talked to Peter's fucking ex, she was like, well, we both don't like change. Yeah, well, no fucking shit. You don't like fucking change. Like, probably never talk to you again because it's just, it's a lot. That's their shit. It's not mine. I'm out of it. I don't need the closure that people seek. That is closure. So I hope things click for you. Talk it out with spirit. Talk it out loud. Write things down. Shit will click, guys. In the strangest fucking ways, shit will click. What card is next? I just looked up 44. I'll throw you one card, but I'll be back tomorrow morning with my coffee. And I want to read it a different way. But you got to be careful for distractions too. What if the catalyst comes back? Do you need that distraction? Were they meant to come back? So I hope this video helps. I hope it really clicks. For Michael, insights. This is the Four of Swords, right? Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. King of Gabriel, keep your eyes open to the bigger picture. Leave the details to others' experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So I do feel like there is an energy coming back, guys. For me, for instance, that could be Peter, but Peter's doing something right. Or that could be somebody new that just comes in and swoops in because of where my mindset is. And it's time for me to have fun again. It's time for me to live my life now that things are settling, And this energy has been coming in. It could even be a spirit guide that comes to you in meditation or in your sleep. And, it's somebody who's really caring and compassionate and will match your energy. And it's giving and receiving. It's that energy I was talking about. And for instance, with the example with Danny and the text message, when two people get to a certain point in life, and his words, well, I hope that's us. And it's like, I do too, because when you're open and you're vulnerable and you allow this energy and you trust again, and it feels so fucking good, and we only hold ourselves back from that, so again, this is either an energy coming in, it's somebody it's an energy that's meant to come into your life if they're not already there. Yeah, see with the Ace of Wands. A gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So again, it's like a new opportunity. It's the Ace of Wands. This could be a spiritual gift. This could be an actual person coming in. I mean, there's so many different ways I can look at this, but whatever this is it's kind of destined. Whether you're struggling or you're not struggling, it really is something that's destined. And it's meant to lift you up. It gives you a spark of energy, a spark of passion. This Four of Swords could just be us talking, about certain situations, and you just got to stay a little more optimistic. And it's here. And this is not an energy where you have to force it, or you always have to partake with the situation, but this is something coming towards you. And a lot of you, if it's not linked to your karma, it's linked to ascension, and it's linked to the 777 portal. So if you have crystals, work with them. Let's get a little idea, a little a little something regarding this Ace of Wands. It sounds cliche to say, but like honesty is the best policy. And you got the Page of Gabriel. It's a lot of fire, which is nice. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So it's coming in. I mean, this could be something like you could have applied for a job fucking 8 weeks ago and you thought you weren't going to be a candidate and you haven't heard back. Well, next thing you know, you get an email. Or this is somebody that just like hits you up and it's just like happy-go-lucky fucking energy. You know? So, and then the bottom of the deck, new beginnings, starting a new life, finding a purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past, which is basically the story I just kind of told you and what we're all experiencing for those who want change, for those who are ascending. Like this is just, it is what it is. This is the energy we're in. Someone doesn't want to be with you, they won't. You don't want to be with somebody, you won't. Like you will see different. Like this is amazing. It is telling me though, you do need to rest, a little recoup, you know, that type of stuff. But this is nice. This doesn't look like a hookup. It doesn't look like energy like that. It's like a little bit of like rejuvenation, whether you go to the spa, whether you pamper yourself, like it's whatever it is, you're drawing something to you. And it looks positive. Okay. So, I love you guys. I'll see you in the morning with my coffee. I'll see you in the morning with my coffee. Hope you guys have a really good night. And again, work with crystals if you have any. Make sure this portal is strong for 5 days. So try to clear your head before you go to bed. Try not to sit there with like certain thoughts, you know. Maybe binaural beats or certain music. That type of stuff. Turn the lights down for a little while before you go to bed, because that's always good. Like acclimate to the energy, calm your mind, that type of stuff, you know. And again, rocks, crystals, whatever it is, sentiment, like you really just got to kind of clear your mind the best you can. So whether it's music, whether it's fan, even if you have to watch TV later than you normally would, stuff like that. So by the time you shut it down, like you're really ready to like doze off. And if you lose yourself in a thought, instantly take yourself out of it, guys. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am unstoppable. The universe loves me. I attract passion. I attract creativity. I feel like switch it up real quick, you know, and don't go too deep, because when you start doing affirmations, there is some where you feel like you don't deserve it, or why do I feel like that? That's a whole nother story. So keep it light, you know, where you know, like I am beautiful. I am unstoppable. I love to create. I am worthy, like stuff like that. So again, it is stuff where you can kind of empower yourself. And then again, if you get like a little thought or whatever, again, I am unstoppable. I am powerful. The universe loves me. I love the universe. I am protected. You will fall asleep. Eventually, you might even wake up with a thought and you'll be like, I am unstoppable. I am amazing, right? Perfect. Because that's what we need. This portal is open until 888, the Lion's Gate, guys, but it's most potent in the next, I'd say, like 5 days. You can work with this energy. Manifesting, gifts, spiritual gifts, attuning yourself, like aligning yourself, going outside and standing on the ground. Even that, barefoot, you don't even know what you're doing. You're literally grounding yourself. All the energy, all the meridians, all that. That's how we connect to Mother Nature. You know? I can go so many different things, but I'm just little things like that where you don't even like realize it, you know? Again, certain crystals, work with them. Clean your house tomorrow. Put the fan on. Sweep instead of vacuum. Light a candle. The little things, you know? If you got to purge, whatever feels right, just, you know, do it. I'm just saying, only distract yourself with the positivity when something negative comes in, because that's what's important right now. You can still purge in this energy, and you'd still be in the same position in the sense of like downloads and things like that. Like it's not going to be anything taken from you. But to me, it's more about your optimism within these 5 days. Optimism in general moving forward, you know. But for those who are like, I don't want it to pass me by and blah, 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 blah. And you think, oh, but I got all month. But the next 5 days with downloads and shifts and gifts and with the veils being thin, like you can connect to your spirit guides. You can connect easier to crystals. You can connect easier to your soul. You can really get in tune with your soul. You can do individual soul growth right now, you know, so that's what should be most important right now. Okay. I'll see you guys mañana. Love you. Bye, guys.